big misconceptions is that self-care has to look like a mountain getaway at a monastery or a ridiculously expensive spa day at a fancy retreat. It can be simple things that you incorporate into your everyday. Things that take time out for you and take a moment from your everyday to really restore your body and your mind. So here are the tips I often share with my patients and with my clients. Number one is that you really have to prioritize you. And when I say this, it means you actually have to block the time off on your schedule. We're all really busy. I get it. All my patients and clients are super busy, but taking that time to say this is for me is going to go so much further in filling your own cup so that you can then get on with all the other responsibilities you have. So when I say this, I mean actually physically, if you have a calendar that you share with your family or with work, or if you have a paper calendar, whatever is a cue for you and for others to leave you alone during this time, you have to block off the time, because a lot of times if you don't plan it, if you don't schedule it in, it won't happen. When we schedule something in, it is a signal to not only the outside world, but to us that it is important to take that time. And you don't have to worry about it later as far as when you're going to fit it in, because you already took the time to prioritize it and schedule it in. Now, this could be scheduling time to actually eat your lunch or to go to lunch. This could be scheduling time to go into the gym. It could be scheduling time to take an Epsom salt bath at night, or scheduling time to meal prep or to go to the grocery store, do your cooking or order your groceries online. If there is something that you want to do for yourself, say it's like make more meals at home, but you find yourself constantly not having the time or the energy, this is when the scheduling becomes really important. Because a lot of us, when we break down our day, there's a lot of time that we waste. And a lot of times either we're scrolling, maybe watching TV, or just like mindlessly flipping through stations. And when we really break down our day, not saying that every moment has to be filled with something, but we can find that time to prioritize that self-care when we look at our day in this way. So prioritizing you, scheduling you, figuring out when it's time for you is so important. I cannot emphasize this enough because I see it so often. So another thing to incorporate when it comes to self-care is doing something for your mindset. So something in a mindfulness-based practice. I'm a big fan of meditation, but it could be journaling, it could be breath work. The most important thing in doing this is that we're turning off our thinking brain. We are really starting to kind of shut down that prefrontal cortex and really tap into our parasympathetic nervous system. Meditation, breath work, we're actually changing our brainwave. We're going from that high beta brainwave pattern to a lower state of alpha. This is where we can really tap into that autonomic nervous system and really start to push the parasympathetic nervous system more so than the sympathetic nervous system. When this happens, we're able to stop chronically producing so much cortisol, and we're able to really just kind of rewire our brain in that we are becoming more resilient to stress. We're going to improve our memory. We're going to improve our focus, our concentration, and we're going to let go of some of that anxiety and some of that fear and some of those thoughts we've been thinking over and over again. And this, when it comes to self-care, is probably one of the biggest practices that you could do for yourself. It's not going to happen overnight. You're not going to change things with one meditation. You're not going to change things with one breath work. Well, maybe you can if you have a huge breakthrough. But for most of us, it's going to be having this as a consistent practice. And again, this is going to make it easier for us to then go on and handle the responsibilities that we have. Again, we have to fill ourselves up first. It's so important to take care of yourself first before going out to do all the million other things and the million other responsibilities that you have. But if you're able to take care of yourself first, it's going to make it a little bit easier for you then to go and do those things. Another important self-care item is recovery. And this, I mean, in a couple of different ways. One is sleep, because when we sleep, that's when our brain is kind of flushing itself. We have this system called the glymphatic system, which is basically like a lymphatic system of our brain. It's flushing out kind of unused proteins or cleaning up bits of proteins and other debris. There's a lot happening. We're secreting things like growth hormone when we are going through all those necessary stages of sleep. This is how we rest and restore. We're restoring our brain. We're restoring our body, our muscles. Getting proper sleep, getting enough quality sleep, deep sleep, is super important. So when I say recovery, one aspect of that is sleep and dedicating enough time to sleep, cleaning up your sleep hygiene or your sleep habits. All of that is super important. And I don't mean just like one night of sleep. I mean like consistent, good, quality sleep. Other things when I talk about recovery, this might look like the spa day, right? This may look like getting a massage. This may look like going to the spa and, sweating it out in a sauna. This could look like acupuncture. All things that also help to balance your nervous system, help you to unwind, help you to relax your body, help you to relax your mind, and maybe going to a float tank. These are the things a lot of people think about when they think of recovery, or when they think of like that self-care, that massage. It's, again, important to give your body that time to repair itself, to give your mind the time to relax and unwind and stop thinking about all the thoughts that happen during your day and all the crap you have to do and deal with. So in this aspect, recovery, super, super important. And then the final tip I'll share with you is your nutrition, or how you feed yourself, how you fuel your body. You've probably heard the term, garbage in, garbage out. So if you're putting garbage into your body, you're going to get garbage results. So I don't mean the occasional, treat. I'm all about moderation and the 80-20 rule, but you have to be fueling your body. You have to be fueling your brain, quite literally, if you're going to operate at peak performance, or if you're going to optimize your health. And I look at nutrition as part of self-care, because you're literally nourishing yourself from the inside out. What better way could you really take care of yourself? So finding that, again, this goes back to your prioritizing. So finding that time to really feed yourself vitamins, minerals, and nutrients. And, if you need the occasional, sugar rush, or if you need the occasional treat, that's fine too. But it's, again, all about moderation. Fuel your body first, eat so that you can live, and then you can add in the extra bits on top. So these are just some of the self-care tips that I find myself commonly sharing with my patients, with my clients, with my friends and family, that really prioritize you. Schedule in. If you don't take care of you, who's going to do it? Nobody. So take care of you in that way. Meditate, journal, do something to step out of the normal thoughts you're having every day. Push that parasympathetic nervous system dominance a little bit more. This is going to help you recover. In recovering, sleep. Sleep well. Work on your sleep. Prioritize your sleep. Prioritize recovery for rest and relaxation for your body. Get the massage, go book the acupuncture, whatever it may be for you, and fuel your body with proper nutrition. Give your body its best fighting chance to, be its best. Your body knows what to do. Your body knows how to take care of itself, but you have to feed it the proper things first. So I hope that this video was helpful. I hope you are taking care of yourself. If you need help in any of this, you can click on the link below to find out how to work with me, or I have a whole host of other videos, and you might want to check out some of these playlists. So I will see you in the next video. Bye.